Okay, so here is the repair of the Panasonic Rx-C100. So let's get to taking it apart. So this is kind of in a pain since I need a long screwdriver to get back in there. Okay, now I can switch to a much smaller screwdriver, and then we just gotta get these. Okay, now I think that's all the screws we need, so we can start taking this apart. Now this is where things get overwhelming. It's a simple problem with just not so simple getting to it. You gotta get it out of this mess here. We gotta you gotta clean off some of the contacts, I think, on the switches for the tape deck. So this is gonna be a bit complex, mostly just to take apart. I think if we should also get the tape deck ejected so that it comes out easier. It always helps. So I actually just found a connector that'll make this so much easier. So I can actually just get up in there, and then now I can get rid of this whole part. There we go. So now it's easier to maneuver around. I think this would probably be the next screw. And then see if that gets it out. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Okay, so I finally found out what the problem was and why I couldn't get it out. So the front cover was, I guess I didn't realize this, but it comes off, so it just slides right off. So yeah, now I think we can get it out. Okay, and there we go. Now it's out. Now what? Maybe it's these contacts. So we'll take some sandpaper and that's the contact. I'm not sure how it has done as much damage as it has. Like, yeah. I'm gonna come back with finer grit sandpaper. Okay, so upon further inspection, I don't think that was the right switch. But I did get some finer grit sandpaper. This is 240 grit, so should be fine enough. Yeah, so I'm going to keep looking for some contacts that maybe will work. I don't know. Keep looking. Okay, so I found some more contacts. They're right in here. Let's see if I can get a little better look at that. But I think these might be the contacts, but I'm not sure. So I cleaned them out as good as I could. It's really hard to get to them, but I think I got them enough to work if that's the problem. So let's put it back together and see if it works. Okay, so testing the tape deck has been quite a journey since, well, first it worked perfectly, and then for a little bit it just, like the left channel was having the problem, but the right channel wasn't. And then now it's back to working. Well, mostly anyway. Both channels, like, you can't hear it at all. But you can see in the FL meter just a tiny bit. There's a tiny bit of fuzz on the left channel. But you can't hear it at all, so yeah, I'll show you. So as you can see, there's nothing on the record mute button, and it doesn't do much of anything. But yeah, it works pretty good. I'm just gonna order some contact cleaner for the contacts just to get it working perfect. And before also the record feature didn't work, and now that part works perfectly, or almost perfectly as well. So yeah, now we just gotta wait for the contact cleaner to arrive. Alright, so our contact cleaner finally came in. Yeah, it probably isn't the best contact cleaner, but it's safe on metal, plastic, and rubber, so that's what I really care about, because I don't want to dissolve the belts in here. So yeah, now let's take the whole thing apart and spray some contact cleaner on the tape deck contacts. Alright, and now we can pop this out. So we should have our contacts right here. And just squirt a little bit of contact cleaner in there. Alright, so now we're just going to let that evaporate. I've also put some contact cleaner on any other contacts that might have needed it. Okay, so I've let that dry now for about 5 minutes, so I think it's safe to put it back together now. And there we go. Now we can test it. Okay, so I was actually just listening to one of my tapes on this Boombox just a little bit ago, and a new problem just came up. So now the left channel seems really amplified, and like the highs and mids are really harsh, but then on the right channel it's a little bit quieter than maybe it would normally be, and the highs and mids are maybe a little bit less harsh than they normally would be. So here I've got the tape in there, and yeah, I'll show you what I mean. So when I play it, you can see in the FL meter, the left channel is much louder than the right channel. So I'll this up to how I normally have it. And I'm betting you can't really hear the difference all that well, but the highs are really harsh, and the left channel is all you can really hear. And I can get it pretty good if I change the balance. Just, I have got to turn it way to the right, and then I can get it to sound pretty normal, but I still have to turn that down a little bit. I've also noticed that another solution to this is plugging a mono cable into the back. So I've got a mono cable here, and we'll rewind this. And if I plug the mono cable in to the line out, not even with anything attached, it still looks the same on the FL meter, but now both channels are louder and they sound harsh. So I'm gonna check with the forums, and I'm gonna try to resolve this issue, because I really don't understand what's happening here. Okay, so I just checked with a forums, and it sounds like what I've got to do is clean this switch up here with some contact cleaner. So yeah, let's open this up, and we can spray it right in there. Alright, and then now we just gotta let this dry. Okay, now that we've let that dry for a couple minutes, it's all ready to put back together. Alright, now that we've got that all put back together, we can test it now. Okay, so I've got it all put back together with the speakers and everything, but sadly it wasn't able to fix the problem. Here, when I play it, you can see on the FL meter that the left channel is still much louder than the right channel, and the right channel is quieter than it should be. I think I'm gonna stop messing around with it for now. Just, I don't know, I'm kind of tired of working on this right now. But a temporary solution to this is if I switch it to mono, it fixes the problem. The problem with that is just that you're gonna be stuck with mono, but it works. If anyone has any suggestions on what I could do to fix this problem, I'm open to new ideas. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna stop working on this.